Towards that near post, bouncing around dangerously. Mateta goes down.
Alright, stop. Look at the time. This is the moment of time where referee Andy Madley should have blown his whistle for the foul on Mateta. And this is the moment where Andy Madley gets sent to the screen to look for the penalty, approximately 1 minute and 45 seconds after it originally occurred. Jurgen Klopp couldn't believe it, Salah couldn't believe it, and neither could I watching this unfold before my very eyes. As you can probably expect from this video, Andy Madley goes to the screen, sees the contact and decides to blow the whistle for a penalty, which Mateta then converts. Now before we get into the question about whether or not this is a penalty, I'm gonna address my main issue about this. Consistency. If you guys can recall, it wasn't that long ago when Liverpool faced off against Spurs and Luis Diaz scored this goal, which was ruled out for offside. This was offside. But the reason it got flagged offside is very complicated to explain, but I'll try my best. Basically, the referees on the field originally flagged it for offside. It then went to the guys in the VAR room, as every play does, and they then thought the on-field referees said the goal was good and just let the referee know, yeah, we agree with your decision, without even making sure that they knew what they agreed to. It was only when the VAR operator, who isn't even a referee, discovered that they made a mistake and then let the referees in the VAR booth know, who then went on to say,
they've restarted the game.
Yeah, they've restarted. Yeah.
Can't do anything.
No.
I can't do anything. I can't do anything.
So you can't stop the game 20 seconds after it's resumed when a goal has been wrongfully disallowed, but you can stop the game 1 minute and 45 seconds after a potential penalty has occurred. Seems very inconsistent to me. But is this even a foul? I mean, I don't know, but I would say if he should call a foul, he should do it on the field. Usually a referee gets sent to the monitor if it's a clear and obvious mistake. I don't think this is a clear and obvious mistake, so by that, I don't think it should have been reviewed and called back for a penalty to Crystal Palace. Now, I'm not putting blame solely on Andy Madley for this. After all, he got told by the VAR booth to go and look at the screen. He didn't decide to go there himself in the first place. But as the main referee, he should still overrule the call by the VAR booth, because the call came minutes after the play originally occurred and the game was in a whole new sequence of events. Speaking about bad refereeing, it took Andy Madley 1.5 minutes to decide that this is a foul. I mean, this is literally a foul on so many different levels that I only need to see it once to make up my mind. And I get that the referees want to make the right decision, and I'm in full support of that, but it shouldn't kill the momentum of the game by taking way too long to make a simple decision such as this being a foul. And I know this video makes it seem like I'm a Liverpool fan, and skeptics will say, oh well, Liverpool won the game, so it doesn't matter after all. Well, first of all, I'm the furthest thing from a Liverpool fan. I just care about the game and I want consistency in terms of when or when not to stop the game for stuff like this. You can't not stop the game because they've played on for 20 seconds, but then go on to stop the game despite them having played for almost 2 minutes. Second of all, the argument that Liverpool won the game is such a flawed argument. It's essentially the same thing as saying, yes, I cheated on my exam, but I still didn't pass, so I shouldn't be punished for cheating. And that's not how the world works. Also, Liverpool mainly only won the game because Crystal Palace got themselves a red card. I firmly believe that if Crystal Palace hadn't received that red card, Liverpool wouldn't have scored those 2 goals. But all this really begs the question, when is it too late to stop the game for a VAR decision? And that is a great question that I don't really have an answer to, but I will definitely argue that 2 minutes is too long. However, it also depends on what they're checking for. Are they checking for a goal or a penalty like in this case, or even a red card? A goal impacts the game the most, but it would also be very wrong to give a team a rightful goal 3 minutes after it occurred, in my opinion, since you can't just dial the game back as you like. Let's say we have a game where a goal is scored in the 16th minute but gets ruled out for some reason. It's not fair to go back and give them the goal when the clock is at 35 minutes. I know that that scenario most likely will never happen, but I'm just putting things into perspective here. There should be boundaries for when you can stop the game. But what do you guys think is the correct amount of time, and how should they do it? Let me know down below in the comments, and thanks for watching.